The Year of the Dragon is well upon us, and the metagame has seen a bit of revitalization by the Boomsday expansion. But for a moment, I want to take you back to the tail end of the Year of the Mammoth. I am fairly certain that everyone has at least seen the thumbnail of this infamous video. And I am not here to post commentary on the veracity of claims asserted, nor to engage in ad hominems upon its author. Instead, I intend to explicate upon one of the points made in the video, that the strategy of combo decks does affect the health of Hearthstone as a game. In many ways, the Year of the Mammoth was the year of the combo deck. Quest Mage had a couple variants which sought to take an extra turn, then burned down the opponent with Archmage Antonidas generated fireballs. Druid had access to Malagos, cheapened by Dream Petal Florist, but most notably, Shutterwalk was the bane of most pilots. It is important to note what a combo deck is, to establish some terminology before continuing further. For the purpose of discussion, a combo deck uses a specific set of cards which usually have a total mana cost of 10 or fewer to win the game in a single turn. This is accomplished by reducing the opponent's life total to 0, generally through burn spells or charge minions, or through use of an alternate win condition. Uther the Ebon Blade and Mechathune are both alternate win conditions which can be achieved in a single turn, with the support of other cards, of course. I want to draw attention to the axis in which these decks operate. While tempo or control strategies eventually develop a board presence to pressure the opponent's life total, the primary focus of a combo deck is to stall until the combo is assembled. Cycling cards is more important than card advantage, because all that matters is staying alive and assembling the combo. In the case of Shutterwalk Shaman, cards like Serenite Chaingang and Healing Rain were used to stem opposing damage, while Sandbinders and Farsights progressed towards assembling the combo. The sticking point for most people is that combo decks are uninteractive, not engaging with the board or making tempo pushes. Efficient counterplay against a combo deck is hard to find, especially considering Blizzard's conservative take on hand disruption. Dirty Rat and Unseen Saboteur can pull a card out of the hand, but many decks are simply unequipped to disrupt a combo. There is a feeling of powerlessness in the face of a combo being executed. I can recall a game against a Quest Mage where 5 copies of Ice Block were played. It is disempowering to be in a position in which you would be winning a conventional game, through better resource management and through your superior board position. This goes outside of the normal domain of discourse for most players. We tend to see the game through quantitative statistics, with win rate being the most salient. And rarely do combo decks approach the dangerous percentages from Hunter-Taker, for instance. But the damage dealt by combo decks is better observed qualitatively. Combo decks feel bad to lose to, because they subvert the game that you're used to. Pretty early on in everyone's Hearthstone career, there is a moment where overcommitting to the board is punished by a flame strike. This is a fundamental challenge to how most people see the game, a decisive turn which swings the entire game. Your primary strategy to dedicate all resources to the board is challenged. This is not a bad moment, but a very helpful learning moment. It is valuable because a new strategy is learned as the result of the loss, holding back some cards when you're already in an advantageous position. When losing to a combo deck, there's often a lack of obvious fault in your strategy or mechanical play. You lost because your opponent was playing a different game, playing solitaire until they assembled the combo and then defeated you. The game feels arbitrary, like the decisions you made had no impact, and that the game was decided more so by random draws. Had your opponent's combo pieces been in the last 5 cards, would you have won? Being in a position in which your counterplay options approach 0 is among the worst feelings when playing a game, and dramatically increases churn. Players leave the game, sometimes forever, because the game is not engaging. The Combo Menace is a blight on the game, although I would prefer the turns afforded by a combo deck to the FTK strategy, which continuously crops up in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I will talk about the FTK Menace next time.